Once again, my name Greg. I came by to see my friend Reggie. A lot of times I come out and get uplifted. Not only just material things. He always have advice and stuff for me. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. You got to learn. You got to want to accept things. You know what I'm saying? And when you can accept things, you can take things in. You know what I'm saying? People say, and it can help you. That's what he does. And I got stopped by, he give me advice, you know what I'm saying? If I need a little help with, money-wise or material-wise, he do that for me too. And like I said, I've been out here last 30 years, majority of my life, you know what I'm saying, doing drugs. I'm to a point, I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's why I can accept things people got to say. Like my brother Reggie, you know what I'm saying? I stop by, you know what I'm saying? We can talk, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. That helps me. It helps me make my day.
Well, I got to be, Greg, I'm going to always try to give you some kind of advice and encouragement somewhere because, I already told you my story and where I've been. So I'm going to always try to give you some kind of encouragement or something to put on your head to help you get through your day.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Something for your mental other than just, putting something in your hand, some material items or whatever. But, just tell the people, like, a little bit how you got into the situation you in, like, how you kind of got out here in the streets, like, how you grew up, how you was raised, like, kind of go into a little bit about your story. It might help somebody.
Okay,
everybody got a story.
I was raised down south, you know what I'm saying? Down south, with Palm Beach, Miami, Fort Lauderdale. Like drug capital, you know what I'm saying? It's easy to get into it. It's easy to get in trouble, hard to get out of. You know what I'm saying?
You got in trouble at an early age?
Early age, 16, I started doing drugs. Took things for granted. We started out using drugs for fun.
Wait, but how you get the drugs? Like, I know you had your mama and your daddy when you were born. You grew up in the household. Okay. How you get the drugs?
Seeing cats on the street older than me, cousins and uncles and stuff that used to deal before me and watch them and stuff like that.
So older people.
See how they got money, you know what I'm saying? That was starting me. And I got on the drug and I liked it. I liked the taste. I liked the feeling.
Like
and a lot of times I got on drugs to get out of problems.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But drugs don't it help you temporary. But guess what? That problem still gonna be there once that high gone.
Once it's gone.
Once that high gone.
So your problems didn't never leave.
It ain't gonna never leave. It's just temporary. It's just a temporary fix.
So it just take your mind somewhere else for a minute.
For a minute. That's it.
Dang.
But once that high gone, you back to yourself again.
So how long you been out here?
I've been out here for a good 30 years.
30 years in the streets?
I'm 54. I started at 16, so you do the math.
Okay, so you've been out here a long time, so you done seen a lot of stuff.
Seen a lot
out here. Like,
I've been to prison 8 times.
Prison 8 times?
8 times in Florida.
In Florida.
And I seen so much in prison, you know what I'm saying? It's a crying and shame. I've been in jail right here in Clay County. Clay County ain't nothing to be played with. Clay County
I've been seeing a lot of stuff.
Once again,
all right, so that's a good way to end this. I want to ask you. You've been out here 30 years. You done seen everything you could possibly see. How can you help the next man say the next man life?
Really, you gotta get to a point in your life. You gotta be sick and tired of being sick and tired. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't, you know what I'm saying, don't be sick and tired. So you gotta get to that point, you know what I'm saying, you tired of it. You know what I'm saying? You want a better life. You know what I'm saying? Me, it get cold out here at night, you get lonely. I get tired of that. You know what I'm saying? I want a family. One day I want a family. I want to be around friends and family, you know what I'm saying?
How you stay warm at night? You say it be cold, how you get warm?
Something like what you doing for me, give me something to lay on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a lot of times I got people so-called people that helps me, when I'm out. Some people like you.
All right, so what would you tell the young man if it was a young man, he dealing with problems and he don't know what to do and he thinking about coming out to the streets, what would you tell him?
Boy, good. Listen, I advise you not to don't do good. Listen, trouble easy to get into, but hard to get out of.
Yeah.
Easy to get into, hard to get out of.
Yeah.
So.
And them problems ain't gonna go away.
It ain't gonna go away.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna go away. Like I said, you get high, and help your problem. But guess what? Now I go away, the problem will come right back to you. Same problem.
Problem's still gonna be there after the high go. All right, so is there a higher power? You know anything about God, Jesus,
of course, I love
faith?
I love scriptures to keep me strong.
Did that help you? Yeah, it keep you strong.
Love keeps you knowledge. Knowledge is power.
Okay.
Knowledge is power.
That right.
That will go help you. You know what I'm saying? Especially godly knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
You know, a lot of them people in the Bible went through a whole lot of stuff, had to sacrifice stuff to survive. You know, but they did it with God's help.
Exactly. See, God can't choose nobody that ain't been through that. You got to choose somebody that been through something. Because somebody that been through something can tell somebody about something, you know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times you got to go do things, you know what I'm saying? But it's all about surviving it, you know what I'm saying?
Making the right choices and the right decisions in them situations.
And you got to want it.
Yeah.
Like God said, you first start with a willing mind.
Yeah.
You got to have a willing mind. You got to be willing to do it. You know what I'm saying? Without a willing mind, that's your first step.
Okay.
Having a willing mind. And then, like I said, I've been to a lot of drug programs.
What you mean? Wait, willing mind. What you mean by that? Having a willing mind.
You got to be willing. You got. That's your desire.
Yeah.
You desire that more than anything. Willing means desire. Your desire to do it more than anything. That comes for anything. You feel me? So, that's what God said. First, you got to have a willing mind. You got to be willing to do it.
Willing to do it. So he ain't gonna make you do nothing. You gotta want
to do it.
Okay.
Ain't nobody gonna make you do nothing. You gotta want to do it.
So you gotta want to.
You gotta want to do it for yourself.
You gotta want to change your life. You gotta want to get it together.
You gotta be tired.
Gotta be tired of tired. You said something about you gotta get to the bottom. Be at the bottom.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get to rock bottom. Like me, I hit rock bottom. You know, until I get to a point. I be eating out of garbage can, begging. That's your rock bottom right there.
That's rock bottom. So we don't got to go there further down.
Exactly.
We're going up from here then, huh?
Exactly.
So, right. So what's your plan? Tell me what your plan is from here.
So when you learn, when you know better, you do better.
Okay.
Know better, you do better.
Okay.
So once you know these things, you do better.
Just start doing better. Just
start doing
them. Have a willing mind. Start doing them.
Find your support group. A few people that gonna help you.
Support group.
And all that there. It's easy said than done.
All right, I think you gave him enough, to be honest with you, Mr. Coleman. Greg, I think you gave him enough today. Something to think about. The young generations, something to help them out. Gave them some good advice, man. And like I told you, anytime you need some help or some encouragement or some advice, and I'm around, I'm going to do what I can to help you. And I appreciate you, my brother.
I appreciate you too, bro.
All right, for sure.
All right.